afternoon, sweet friends. Welcome back to another Sunday supper with Sammy. I just put some cookies in the oven. I had some oatmeal cookie dough that I made up, and I'll see if I can find a recipe to link it below, but it was from a cookbook. But if I can find one, I'll link it below because they are the best. Just plain Jane oatmeal cookies you could ever think of. You could put golden raisins in them like I did one batch, but this batch I just left plain. We are going to make a mushroom Swiss and bacon meatloaf, bacon mushroom Swiss meatloaf for supper with some roasted taters, and I'm not sure of a veggie yet, but y'all will find out here soon enough. But I guess we better go ahead and get this started. I am waiting on a grocery haul to get delivered, so I can do that real quick with you all. Should be here before 11, and it's only 10 o'clock. So let's wait on that, and I'm going to keep doing some stuff because the mess don't wait. We did get this little handy dandy French press coffee pot, whatever you want to call it. It's just a French press. So we just made some coffee in it. We're getting ready to have that. This is the coffee that he bought. I don't know if y'all can or find that, but it's got toasted almond and salted caramel. It's a very smooth coffee, and it is. This is actually our second one. It is so good. So let me know down below if y'all have ever tried a French press coffee. It's really good. Now I just need me a percolator and I'll be good to go. Really wish we had smell-o-vision because these just come out of the oven. Oh, they smell amazing. Those are going to be really good with some yummy, yummy coffee right out of that. Also, let me know down below if y'all have a favorite cookie. I love these, but my favorite would be like a chocolate chip walnut cookie. So that might be what I make next, but these are pretty daggone good, y'all. Anyone else, like, you know, literally burn their mouth as soon as they get cookies out of the oven, they got to try them? Hi, it's me. I do. Oh, look at that. So good. So yummy. Yeah, so we got the grocery haul. I'm going to go ahead and turn you around, show you everything we got. Starting right here, we got 2 half gallons of whole milk. I've got 2 of my Southern Butter Pecan, 2 of the Pumpkin Pie Spice Cold Foam. Y'all know I love it. Finally found some cottage cheese, and apparently they're only 16 ounces now. I thought they used to be like 24 ounces. Yeah, gotta love that. Anyways, I was just lucky to find some cottage cheese because we haven't had it in a while. Then I got some Parmesan cheese for recipes. I'll be making that bacon mushroom Swiss meatloaf tonight, and it calls for some Parmesan cheese, so I had to pick that up. Then we got 2 dozen of eggs. I got 2 more 8-ounce blocks of the sharp cheddar cheese. I needed some heavy whipping cream. Y'all know I love to keep that on hand. And I got some diced ham. We'll be making a chicken cordon bleu in the crock pot, so I needed some diced ham. I also picked up some yellow sliced American from the deli. Then I got 2 packages of the chicken breast cutlets. These are okay from Walmart, so that's why I went ahead and just picked up 2 of those. I picked up 2 of the corned beef hash. I used my last can last night, so I got 2 more of them. Then we needed some more Skittles drink mix. These are the 0 sugar, and the tropical is my favorite flavors. I went ahead and got 2 of the beefy onion soup mix to have on hand. One of those also goes into the meatloaf tonight. Then I got 1 savory herb stovetop and 1 traditional sage. I wanted to kind of mix those up, and I don't think I've had this one before. I thought I ordered 2 of the savory herbs, but I'll have to go back and look at my Walmart order. But either way, they're going to be great, so I know I'll use it in something. I picked up some Dunkin' Butter Pecan ground coffee. Y'all know, hence the butter pecan creamer. I figured I would try mixing this with the donut shop and see what we get. I know it's probably going to be really good because right now I'm using hazelnut and mixing it in with the regular donut shop, and it is amazing. Also wanted some spiced apple cider packets. I used to buy these all the time. Me and the boys love them, so hopefully they still taste the same. So I got a box of those. I needed some more chili seasoning. This is the only kind that I love to use. They haven't had it in a while, so I've had to do my own with chili seasoning and cumin, but this Chilio makes the best chili ever. That's usually what I use. Then I wanted to get some Fiesta Ranch dip mix to make some ranch, or the Fiesta Ranch, to take to work. I got some of these teriyaki noodles. I had some Walmart cash on this, so that was nice. I had $1 off of 2 packs, so I saved 50 cents, which made them about $1.50, I think. Or $1. Yeah, they are $1 now that they had the 50 cents off each pack. So I got 2 of the teriyaki noodles. Then I got 1 chicken and broccoli and 1 cheddar broccoli of the rice sides. This is the pasta sides, but it was all of the Knorr side packets. Went ahead and stocked up on our mini ravioli. My husband loves these for quick lunches, and sometimes my son will grab them and take them for his lunch too at work. I found another Kinder seasoning, so I got the whiskey apple. I figured that would be pretty good on that chicken or some turkey or pork chops, anything like that. So I was excited to see this one. Hopefully it is delicious. I haven't found one yet that I don't love. I got a 4-pack of the tuna, 2 of the Kinder's barbecue sauce, the hickory brown sugar. They were out of the mild. Usually I love the mild, but they didn't have any. Then I found some more of my dill pickle cashews. They've been out of those for a little while too, so I went ahead and got 2 packs this time to keep on hand. Over here, we're going to go ahead and go into the vegetables. I got a 5-pound bag of russet taters right there. I got a little bag of cucumbers, the little mini cucumbers. They're so yummy. Then I needed a bag of these little potatoes. That's what we're going to make with our meatloaf tonight. I think I have 1 in the pantry, so I always like to keep 1 on hand. I got 4 little Roma tomatoes. I miss my tomatoes already in my garden. And 4 of the Cosmic Crisp apples, along with a bunch of bananas. I just got 6 of those, and 2 lemons. We needed some bread for the week, so I just went ahead and got the Heiners for lunches and sandwiches and toast with eggs, whatever, you name it, you gotta have bread. Picked up another thing of the Pumpkin Delight cookies. These are so good. I think you liked them too, didn't you, Leo? The pumpkin faces. And then I got some powdered donuts for lunches, and then more of the apple cinnamon danishes as well. The only thing I got for non-food was some more floor cleaner. I love this Mr. Clean Gain Scent. It is amazing. And then I picked up a few more packets of the wax melts for fall. I got the vanilla buttercream and the leaves and acorn. This one is okay. I thought it was like the one leaf one. I can't think of it. Leaves something, fallen leaves or something, but I mean, it's okay. It's got apple, allspice, and then wood scent notes. I mean, it's okay. We'll see how it smells burning, and then I'll decide if I like it or not. If I burn it before this goes up, I'll let you know down here. But this is everything that we got for this week's grocery haul. We didn't need too terribly much, but it was definitely enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and put everything up, and then kind of organize my pantry and stuff, and then it'll be time to start prepping for supper and slicing those taters up to get them and all that fun stuff. Huh? You doing the eel? Come here. Come here. What? What? Y'all need to go outside? Do you want to go potty? Huh? We gotta be nice to your brother. You jumping all over the paper bags. Yes. Tell the people, say hey. Say hey. Yeah. Say love you. So it is many hours later. We're gonna go ahead and get supper started. We have been some busy bees today. So let me turn you around and show you everything that we've got going into this meatloaf. I've never made this one before. It's a bacon mushroom and Swiss meatloaf. Sounds delicious. Like I said, we're going to make some oven roasted potatoes and probably some green beans to go with it. So let me turn you around and show you what we're working with to make this meatloaf. So right here is everything you're going to need. Now you can cook up your own bacon if you want to, but I'm saving a step because I need to get this thrown together before Josh gets home, because he'll have to meal prep his food for the week. So I need to get this thrown together real quick. So we're going to use some real bacon pieces. I've got about 2 pounds of the 85/15. I'll probably use just about a pound of it, and then a pound of this ground pork right here, which is that entire package. So I'll just freeze some of that. You'll need some Worcestershire sauce, some mushrooms, milk, a beefy onion soup mix, all-purpose Kinders are the seasonings that I'm using. You can use whichever ones you want. And then some caramelized onion butter. We also have some Swiss cheese, 1 egg, some garlic that we got to mince up, and some onion that we got to chop up, of course, and some breadcrumbs. I'm using the panko breadcrumbs. I guess you could use Italian if you wanted to, but I wanted to keep it just plain. That way everything would meld together and you would get the actual taste of the bacon mushroom Swiss. So let's get it thrown together, shall we? We're just going to mix everything up right in here and not dirty up a dish. So we've got the 1 pound of ground beef in here. I went ahead and froze the other. We are just going to take 1 pound of the ground pork. It doesn't have any flavors in it. It's just plain ground pork. Don't leave that on there. Now, we're going to take a half of a large onion and 4 cloves of garlic that have been minced, and put that right into that mixing tray instead of a bowl. We're going to go ahead and put some all-purpose seasoning in here by Kinders. Kind of shake that up some. I would say probably about 2 teaspoons of each. And we're going to use the caramelized onion butter as well. I always open up the wrong end on this. Okay, now we're going to put in 1 package of the beefy onion soup mix. I don't think this was in the original recipe, but anytime I make a meatloaf, I gotta have this. There's just something about it, y'all. It's so good. So I always put it in all of them. And now we're going to add in 1 egg. And not the shell. I did really good till the very end of it right there. Figures. And we're going to put some Worcestershire sauce in it. At least 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. We're going to add about a half a cup of milk and about a cup of the breadcrumbs. Now we're going to use the best tool God gave us, and we're going to mixy. Now I am going to put on gloves because I don't want to have to take off my rings and everything. Typically I just put my hands right in there. Honestly, I'm still putting my hands in there anyways. We're going to add in some of this chopped bacon as well. Probably about a half a cup of that. And now we're going to give everything a good mix through. You'll have to start kind of slow to get that milk and everything else that's in there mixed in well. Now I know you can always like put this in a stand mixer or anything like that, but I love to mix mine by hand because you don't want to over mix it, because then it'll just get tough. So let me know down below if y'all have a favorite meatloaf recipe. You can share it with me and I will see if we will give it a try. True story, y'all, I forgot to add in the mushrooms. So I'm going to chop these up real quick and we'll throw them in there and mix still. Got those mushrooms in there. Now I'm going to grate up the cheese. Y'all, I'm falling apart. I'm telling you. Alright, so we've got that cheese grated. I'm going to use probably about a cup and a half of that. We'll save this to go over the top of it, along with the other part of the bacon and the mushrooms. Now just make sure You give this another mix through to make sure all of those cheese and mushrooms in there. Throw it out of the container because y'all know that makes it taste better. We'll have some cleanup to do anyways, but that's okay. Anytime I'm messing with meat, I always wipe my counters down once I get it, you know, put together and put in the oven or whatever. Don't want none of them germy germs. Especially not when you're dealing with meat. Ugh. Alright, so that is now mixed together. I'm going to take these gloves off. And we will get this into a sprayed, probably a little bit smaller than a 9x13. So this is sprayed. We're going to go ahead and just tuck that meatloaf in there. Oops. It actually fits perfect. I was surprised. We'll just mash that down. It smells good, and hopefully it tastes good. Now I'm taking my fingers and kind of making a little round or a well, whatever you want to call it, on the outside of this meatloaf, just in case the grease builds up too much. So this goes into a 350 degree oven for about 35 to 45 minutes. Once that is completely cooked, you'll take it out of the oven, and then we'll top it with the rest of the Swiss cheese, the mushrooms, and the bacon. Pop that back in the broiler for about maybe 5 minutes, if that. You just need to stand there and watch it so you don't burn it. So I've already got that ready. We're just going to put this in the fridge until that meatloaf is done. I'm going to start on my green beans. I'm just going to put a little dollop of butter in there. And the same for some bacon grease. Gotta have a little bacon grease in the beans. Or at least I do. We are also going to throw in some fresh sliced onion. And a few of these little bacon pieces right on in there. Now, I've got my home canned green beans here. I'm just going to pop that lid right off. There it goes. And I'm just going to pour them straight in there and then just turn them on and let those get happy. Come on, get happy. Come on, get happy. Now, I do have some chicken bouillon. I like to throw just a little bit of that in there too. I could have used the beef bouillon. I forgot that I had it. Since we're doing hamburger, I could have done the beef bouillon, but chicken will be just fine. It'll be alright. Now, let me find my little stirrer and give those a good stir around. And just let those simmer down. And we're going to chunk up these little baby red potatoes. So these are those baby potatoes that I was telling you about. We're just going to cut that bag open and give them cut them in half basically to where they'll boil easier, and then we'll mash them on up. Now these don't have to be, you know, specific. I'm just cutting them. If they're small like this, you can cut them long ways. I do like to take those eyes off if they have any. But it's a little bit of a time-consuming process. Alright, so I switched pots. Well, I switched eyes. We've got our green beans back there. I've got some salted water into those potatoes. Now I am going to add a little bit of beef broth, or beef bouillon to them. Told y'all, can't talk. When I don't edit my videos, it just comes out as fumbles. Josh is over there cooking his supper. He's got 1 week until his competition. When y'all see this, it's your birthday on a Sunday, isn't it?
Oh, geez,
right?
Mom, I don't know.
My days are mixed up.
It's next Sunday.
Quit it. It's next Sunday. Y'all boys. Anyways,
She forgot my birthday, bruh.
I know your birthday. I gave birth to you.
Okay.
I'm asking what day it fell on.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
This is real life. Did y'all hear that?
And Saturday. It's the biggest name on mowers and hedges and clippers and hedges and clippers. Be there. Rare.
Or be
Rare.
square.
Seeking, seeking.
He'll be
Oil
23.
paintings, oil paintings, seeking.
I just put a little bit of pepper on there. But anyways, he's got 1 week till his competition. It's on his 23rd birthday.
Can't wait to lose.
You're not going to lose. Would you stop? He's going to do so well. And I'm sure he's going to be up against some tough competition, but I know he's got it in him. So everybody wish him luck, because y'all will be seeing this the day before his competition. So we're just going to let these taters boil and let those green beans keep simmering back there. And the meatloaf is in the oven, and it is smelling delicious. Delicious, delicious, y'all. So it is only got about 20 more minutes to go, and by that time the potatoes will be ready and we can get them mashed up in the pot. And we're going to sit down and have us a nice Sunday supper. This is Josh Cam. He's starving.
It's not a good time.
He's hangry.
I'm watery. I'm bloated.
Oh, whatever.
Don't leave me, I'm flat. I'm flat and depleted.
This is what he eats for supper. 3 chicken breasts.
This is chicken thighs.
The chicken thighs, sorry. He eats 3 chicken thighs, but you don't have no veggies, no carbs, because he eats that during the day, correct?
I'm going to have a little bit of something on the side.
You going to eat some taters? You can't have taters? There's some rice in the pantry.
It's got to be calculated. Don't worry. I've already got it in the app.
Okie dokie. Pepper smells. Mr. Moo. Mitter Moo.
Super steamy.
And Macy's over there chilling. Him seeping. Him is a seepy boy. Y'all, it gets so hot in that kitchen. I got all my lights off. It's like I said. It has been warm today. I think it was 88 degrees today. It was the hottest day. We're going to have rain the rest of the week. So, yeah. I need to go get me some tea. I am thirsty. I need me some sweet tea. Let me know down below what y'all prefer to drink with y'all's supper. Because when I come back on, we're going to put everything together. So we drained those potatoes. Now we're going to add in a half a stick of butter and a half a block of cream cheese to that. And we'll let that sit in there and get warm. Put that towards the bottom of the pan. Oh. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and top that with that cheese. You can already see the cheese where it was in there. Just put that all over the top. Got a few more, and if the bacon gets in there, it'll be okay. Because it's going on next. Now we're going to put the mushrooms on top. Just kind of spread those out. And then the bacon on top of that. What spot are you looking for? Or did you find it? Lots it. Alright, so now this goes back into the oven underneath the broil so that gets nice and crispy. Alright, so all we're going to do is just take my little meat masher here and just go around the potatoes and just kind of smash them up a little bit. Now since we're not making mashed potatoes, that's why I'm not using my masher. I'm just kind of smashing these down in here. And we'll put some salt and pepper if we need it. And we'll give them a taste first since I cooked them in that beef broth. Those smashed up, I'm going to add just a touch of heavy cream, about a tablespoon of garlic. Leave that spoon in there. And then probably about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And we'll just give that a nice mix through. Let me grab this pepper. Put some of that in there. And a touch of salt. And now we'll just let these sit in here and let all those flavors marry together. And we'll be ready to eat as soon as that meatloaf comes out of the broil, because the beans are looking fantabulous right there. So here's that meatloaf. I just pulled it out from underneath the broiler, and it is all nice and ooey gooey. We've got the garlic parm mashed potatoes, and of course we've got our green beans. And that's supper tonight. Now you could always have some butter bread if you wanted it, but I think these three will be just fine. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and from my family to yours, God bless.